Hey everyone, it is Nancy Ann. Today I have for you a try on and review of Bubledon fashions. I'm excited to bring this try on and review to you today. This company, I'm going to pronounce them Bubledon, although a lot of the reviewers I'm seeing are pronouncing it Bubledon. Let me show you how it's spelled. I wrote it down right here and then forgot to pick the paper up. Has the two little dots over the E. What do you think? If anybody knows how to pronounce this, I can't find it as an actual word when I Google it, so I could use a little help. But I'm going to call it Bubledon. My husband and I went back and forth with different potential pronunciations. He was funny. One of his was very, very French, Bubledon. So I can't do that over and over again. So these are styles by this company. They all are under the brand name Allegra K, by the way. So when they wrote me and said, they emailed me and said, would you be willing to choose 7 items that we will send you free of charge to keep and review them for us? I went and I checked out their website. I liked what I saw. There was some really cute things on there. And I wrote them back and said I had questions. And one of those questions was, will you have a discount code for my viewers? Because if they're not going to give me a discount code for my viewers, then I'm not going to review the items. And they said yes. Guys, they gave me an 18% discount, and these prices are already really good. That's a great discount. The discount code is Nancy18, all lowercase on the Nancy. So be sure and use that. I will have the link to the store down below, along with the links for all of these items. And I really have enjoyed working with them so far because they've made this easy for me in every way that they can. This just seems to be a very professional company. Now, even though I have been sent the clothing free for review, I want you to know this is going to, as always, be a very, very honest review, even if I have to say something unflattering. I pride myself on honesty, and I want to send you guys good resources for good products, and in this case, good products at a great price. Having said that, I am going to take the price into consideration when it comes to clothing, because when you're not paying a super high price, you're probably not going to get super high quality. So keep that in mind as we review. Okay, let's start out with the first 2 items. It is this dress and this belt. This dress is called the butterfly sleeve Prairie dress. This is a size medium. It runs in sizes extra small to extra large, and this is only $34, plus you would get the extra 18% off of this. This comes in 7 different colorways, 7 different prints, and they call this one white. I chose this because, well, I thought it was pretty. These are very in style right now with the ruffle around the bottom. I'm 5'9", so if you're shorter than me, it's going to be a little bit longer, but I thought this was awful cute. There are no pockets. It feels like a polyester chiffon. It's got the little ruffle sleeve, of course, just a cute little scoop neck. It does come with a self belt. So this very small self belt, which is fine, but I asked for one of my items to be this wide woven belt, which I really like, and it works with a couple of different pieces in here. And this is one of them. I like the extra little bit of flair that this gives to the dress, don't you? So I paired this, by the way, with a pair of sandals, Mia sandals from a Stitch Fix unboxing. I would have liked to have gotten some shoes from Bubledon, except that they didn't come in my size. I'm an 11. They only go up to size 10. So keep that in mind when you're on the site. But this belt is the wide waist braided belt. It comes in one size. It is $16. It has 4 different colors. This one's called beige. I will say it looked quite a lot lighter on the site, but this works just fine with the dress. And honestly, I've been looking for different types of belts, and I love this one. I think it's great. So here's the dress from the back. And for me, often in dresses, I need a large. This one's working in a medium, so I would suggest that you pay attention to what people say about the sizing and follow their suggested sizing on the site, the size chart. Follow that, because that's actually really honest. I think for $34, this is a really nice quality dress. This is lined down to just the top of the ruffle, which I think is neat, because then it lets that little bit of sunlight, shine through the ruffle without everyone seeing what your mama gave you. So there we go. Those are the first 2 items. I'm going to move on to a skirt and a top next. Before I get into the next outfit, I wanted to give you a nice close-up of the print on this dress and point out it has a square neckline, which I wasn't sure you could see before because my microphone was on there and I felt like it could be pulling it out of shape. This is 100% polyester, by the way. On to the next two items. Well, we have this circle skirt and it has a self belt as well as this little cap sleeve top. I love this look. I love a 40s and 50s inspired style, and I think this is just that, only modernized a bit. I chose in this skirt the pink color. This is the high waist flare skirt. It comes in sizes extra, extra small to 3XL, depending on the color. In some of the colors, they don't have all of the sizes. It does come in 8 different colors. This one is called pink. It is a plaid. I'll give you a close-up of that later. And this size is medium on me, and it is $35. I will say it is a substantial fabric, even though it's lightweight. There is no danger that anything's going to show through underneath with this. I like that nice, flattering circle skirt style. I think that this is flattering on so many different body types, especially on us hippie girls, because it goes out and works around the hips there. It does have a belt with it. It's a self belt, same fabric, with little grommets and a little belt buckle. I was a little bit of a conundrum about what to do with the end of it because I have to put it almost to the last one on me, and I don't like my belt ends just flopping. So I tucked it in. I wish there were more belt loops. There's only 3. There's one here and one on each side, and I can see where potentially this could start slipping as time goes on. So I wish there were a couple more belt loops because it might give me an opportunity to tuck the end of that belt up in addition to just keeping the belt more securely in place while you wear it. But I do think it's an adorable skirt. I absolutely love the styling on it. I chose to go with a blue top for some contrast on this. I certainly could have picked something that matched more with the actual colors in the skirt because this top does come in 20 different colors. This is the woven straight line elegant V-neck blouse. This size is medium. It comes from extra small to extra large. And this color is called light blue. It is $24. So it's got the little cap sleeves. It has this higher neckline with a notch in the middle. I will say it has been hanging here for probably close to a week and the wrinkles still haven't all the way dropped out. So it's gonna need a quick iron at least right out of the box, probably on very low heat setting. I'm gonna pull this out and let you see the length on it. This could work with many different things. Well, there we go. I'm wearing a beige bra underneath. I don't think it's really see-through. I think it's a pretty good quality for a polyester. And again, with so many colorways, I mean, this would be an easy one to pick up in a few different colors. And with the 18% off, I think this top is going to be closer to like 20 bucks. So I think it's a perfectly fine little top. I really like the sleeves. I like those little flutter sleeves. Let's move on to the next skirt and top. I didn't mention a couple of details about these two items. On the top, they do have a nice yoke in the back with some shirring for better fitting down the bottom. So I think for $24, this is honestly a very nice little top. And on the skirt, it has a side zip, and boy, is this little zipper done very well, to the point that I really have to kind of hunt for it on the sides there. It is completely invisible. Also, they've done a fairly good job of matching the plaid going down the back, which I think is real important down the back in particular because it goes over your butt where people are more likely to see it. So it's not a perfect match, but it's good enough that I don't think anybody's really going to notice. So just two things about those. Everything in this haul, by the way, is polyester, and it also is machine washable and machine dryable, which I think is really important today because you don't have to hang all that stuff up and wait for it to dry. Okay, so here is the next outfit. It's the skirt. The skirt is down here and the shirt. I went ahead and paired them with the belt because I thought That looked really cute. I'm going to talk to you about the shirt first. This is the woven straight line floral spring blouse. It is $22. It comes in sizes extra small to extra, extra large. This is a yellow. There are 7 different colorways, and this one is white. This top is sheer. I am wearing my own cami underneath, but I think it's really pretty. I love a white top. You've probably heard me say that before if you watched me before. I'm really happy to add this one to my wardrobe. It is elbow length, as the description said. It has elastic around the elbows. I just think that's really flattering. If you're someone who doesn't feel really good about your arms, this is a great way to still have some air, you know, moving through and cover up the top of the arms if that's something that you're self-conscious about. I just think it's pretty. It's just a pretty sheer lace. Here is the back. And I want to apologize for my microphone kind of messing up the neckline. There's not much I can do about that. You get better sound this way. So I'll try to remember to remove it later. Now let's move on to the skirt. This is the midi woven floral elastic waist ruffle hem skirt. That's a mouthful, isn't it? This comes in sizes extra small to extra large. This one is a medium, has 11 different colorways, and this one is called yellow. This skirt is $31. So I think this is a really good price on this skirt, to be honest with you. I love that it's yellow. I've wanted to add some yellow to my wardrobe. Not the best color on me, which we've seen in the past, but when I put it on the bottom of me, it does not matter. This also, by the way, worked with the blue top. And I went back and forth a little bit on which skirt I should wear with which top. But I decided that this lace just looks so pretty with the floral print, and we would go this way. It has the ruffle around the bottom that is so in style right now. It is lined down to ruffle height, which again is very nice because a little bit of sheerness and lightness through the bottom there. I'm going to remove the belt so that you can see the waistline. So it fits really nicely through the waist. The belt was hiding nothing. It just added a little bit of extra style. It has a set-in waistband all the way around. So there is a little bit of elastic in the back, but I love that smooth look in the front, so it's not elastic in the front too. Elastic in the front tends to drive me just a little bit crazy, but I like it. And it also has a side zipper like the other skirt. So this is a size medium. Often I'm a size large in skirts, so keep that in mind. My waist is small, and it works in both my waist and my hips without being constricting in any way. Let me pull the top out. If I can do it without pulling the cami out too, I want to let you take a look at this. There we go. So that can kind of give you an idea of how sheer and how long the top is. It's not horribly long. So this is something you might want to take into consideration. If having a long top that you like to wear out that will cover your bum is something that you want, this is not the top for you. Okay, we have one more dress. As we finish up the last item and I tell you a little bit about this shirt that I missed, I just want to remind you about Rakuten. I know I keep mentioning that, but that's a good way for you to get a little bit of cash back at different sites, including Bubledon. So if you check my link down below and you spend at least $30, I think you have to do that. You'll get a $30 refund. They either refund you via PayPal or mail you a check, depending on how you want it. And plus you can get percentages back on your purchases, including this site. And so go check that out, see what you think, and you can get basically $30 worth of free merchandise. Okay, so let's move on to, well, we're going to move on to this in a minute, but I wanted to show you the neckline as promised on this pretty lace top, and also the back. I didn't close it, I don't think, when I had it on before. So it does have this little button closure. I think it would have fit me a little bit better if I would have had that on. Now we're on to my favorite item from the whole haul, this pretty navy with white polka dots dress. This reminds me a little bit of the 40s style that I like so much, kind of like a swing dress. Used to swing dance back in the days. I think this would have been a fun dress to have worn for that. It has a self belt. I've gone ahead and knotted it and put it off to the side because I think that's more flattering. It buttons down the front and the buttons do not gap, which I love because that's often a problem for me. And I thought in a medium it may be, but it works out just fine. So it has a little bit of room around the hips. It comes just above my knee. I think that's an appropriate length, probably about the shortest I would want to go, but I really like it. I'll show you from the back. I love this dress. This dress is only $29. It's the X-Line polyester V-neck blouse. Only color it comes in is navy. It runs in sizes extra small to extra large. Again, this is a medium. And last I checked, they were out of the extra large. So check in and see, they might have restocked in the meantime. I will tell you, well, first of all, let me talk about the fabric on this. This does feel very polyester-ish. However, it is not see-through and it is very comfortable, but I wouldn't say this feels like a high quality polyester, but it definitely I felt cheaper. So I think for $29, plus if you get 18% off, I think that's going to take almost $6 off of your order. So you can probably get this dress for probably $24 or less. That's an excellent price for the quality on this dress. When I went to the site to try and find 7 different items, I did struggle a little bit to find enough items that would kind of coordinate together in styles that I thought were appropriate for a woman of my age. I'm 55 and probably for ages 40 and over as a general rule. But since then, I have seen things pop up on there. Their styles seem to have expanded, so there's more appropriate items. So go on the site, check it out, see what you think. Be sure and use my code Nancy18 to save 18% off of your purchase. I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch and explore with me this new company, at least for me, Bubledon. I appreciate you being here so much. Please comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your favorite piece was out of this haul. And if you could give the video a quick like, of course, subscribe if you like all sorts of different types of unboxings and try-ons and hauls and a little bit of lifestyle. Hit the notification bell if you would like notification of upcoming videos. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, and be blessed. That hair, oh my gosh, it just always sticking out.